and he throws it right to the defender as opposed to throwing it over the defender and letting his guy come down underneath it.
No.
I mean, I don't know if he kept trying to throw back shoulder throws or what he was doing. I mean, just the carelessness of the whole thing makes no sense to me. I mean, I'm watching a game and I'm like, I'm getting sick to my stomach watching it.
Yeah, it shows you what little they think about their backup quarterbacks too. Because if there's ever a game when you want to sit a guy for for mental health, you got to sit him. And then I'll tell you another thing. Brandon Marshall's clearly not 100%. So I give him credit for wanting to be out there and trying and competing. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I have great respect for that. But Eric Decker's healthy. And Eric Decker doesn't even get looked at till the fourth quarter for some reason.
Well, I mean, how do you know who he's looking at when the other team is catching it instead of his own team?
Well, that's also true.
And every time you throw an interception,
man.
you end an offensive series where there could be more opportunities for more people. But
I don't get it. I'll tell you a few other things from both games.
Greg, the defense actually played I mean, I know that
not great.
Todd Bowles is not going to, is going to be all over everybody like he should be. But, the defense essentially gave up 10 points.
That's fair.
Points.
And they kept stopping Kansas City when they were only down 14 and kept giving the ball back. The big one, of course, when we have the ball about 6.5 minutes left and you're driving and you score a touchdown there, it's a whole new ball game.
That's right.
Because defensively they had taken over a little bit.
We see that every week in the NFL. We see teams like Indianapolis come back. We see a lot of this stuff going on.
Yep.
It's hard to explain.
But it's the worst quarterback I've ever seen play for the New York Jets, and that's saying something.
Well, I can't explain the decision making.
And you said last week it was the single best game he'd ever played.
It was.
So you went from the best to the absolute worst, and now we're 1-2, and now we're sitting there. Seattle's coming to town, and you got a fan base that ain't going to tolerate another pick from Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'll tell you that now.
But let me just
they better get out to a good start on Sunday.
Let me just say this: we looked at their schedule, the first 6 games, and we knew this schedule was going to be brutal, and we said 3-3. You got to be happy with it.
I live in the moment, though.
I know. But the problem is that, okay, one of these 2 losses now comes if you throw 2 interceptions like Eli did and the game's close while you're frustrated and everything else, it's 2 interceptions. The indiscriminate, careless throws, one after the next, just don't make any sense.
Last 5 possessions for the New York Jets were all interceptions.
It is just not fair to the rest of the team. You can't.
Well, that's why I asked the question: when do you sit the guy so it is fair to the team, and maybe give yourself a fighting chance? I don't know.
It was. I can't. I went back and looked at him all again this morning, just so I could try to make sense of it.
Right.
Was he trying to throw it at the right place, or does Bob Sutton, the defense coordinator of Kansas City, does he get credit for having 2 guys and really playing that back shoulder throw and all the stuff that the Jets like to do in their offense? Maybe so, but still, there were throws that were made that I don't know. I don't know how you can justify them. I don't know what Chan Gailey's going to say. I don't know what Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to say. All he can say is that I hope that I never, ever, ever play like that again, because this is why when you watch that performance last night, is people are screaming and yelling about giving him $12 million.
Yep.